Get ready for a game-changing find. In an incredible twist that's rewriting history books, archaeologists blew the lid off a long-held misconception that only men hunted and women gathered. We're talking about female hunters, folks. A groundbreaking discovery from last year revealed just how wrong we were, giving us a seriously strong dose of feminist inspiration to kickstart 2021. Buckle up, everyone. A radical shift in our understanding of ancient roles is about to blow your mind. In Peru, archaeologists unearthed a jaw-dropping 9,000-year-old secret, the remains of an incredibly skilled female archer, buried with the gear of a seasoned hunter. Think projectile points and flakes. The kicker: this wasn't a one-off anomaly. It was just one of 11 females from a stash of over 400 skeletons who were found with the tools of the trade for serious hunting. In other words, these ancient women weren't just gathering berries. They were taking down vicuñas, wild relatives of alpacas. Talk about a strong statement in feminist history. Let's move to number 9. Get ready to be dazzled by the opulence of ancient royalty. In South Korea, archaeologists unearthed a treasure trove in the tomb of a Silla princess, located in the North Gyeongsang province. They struck gold, literally. Among the hundreds of grave treasures, they found an extravagant gilt bronze crown, glittering gold chest ornaments, and an array of precious accessories like earrings, pendants, and gold and silver bracelets. But that's not all. They also discovered a stunning ornamental silver knife and over 300 stones used for playing Baduk, a classic Korean strategy board game. Talk about a royal win. Let's dive into number 8. Buckle up for the biggest discovery ever. Almost a century of ancient secrets are about to be unveiled. In Egypt's historic Acropolis of Saqqara, archaeologists have unearthed an astonishing 100 sealed coffins, each containing a mummy. These incredible finds date back to Egypt's late and Ptolemaic periods, spanning from 640, 4 BC all the way to 30 BC. But that's not all. These treasures also include around 40 golden monuments, giving us a glimpse into the lives of ancient Egyptians and their impressive burial customs. Get ready for some serious mummy madness. The treasure hunt continues. Our Egyptologists are still digging deep into Saqqara's burial shafts. And guess what? The number of sealed coffins with mummies inside just keeps getting bigger and better. By November 14th, they had already uncovered over 100 incredible finds, but don't think that's the final count. With excavations ongoing, we can expect even more ancient secrets to be revealed, so stay tuned for those upcoming updates. But here's the amazing part: these incredible sealed coffins were left untouched for centuries. In ancient times, tomb raiders were pretty common, but it seems these particular tombs were spared. That's why we get to see an astonishing collection of artifacts, like the 40 statues dedicated to Ta Sokar, a one-of-a-kind deity mixing Egyptian and local gods from Saqqara. All this treasure was buried between 712 BC and 30 BC, a time when Egypt faced invasions from powerful forces like the Assyrians, Persians, and Greeks. Get ready for a mind-blowing historical connection. Around AD 1150, researchers discovered that Polynesians actually made contact and even had kids with Native Americans living in Colombia. This groundbreaking DNA study of over 800 people from Polynesia and the Pacific coast of South America revealed a surprising link between these two ancient cultures. But here's the million-dollar question: how did they meet? Did the adventurous Polynesians sail across the vast ocean to reach South America, or was it the other way around? The mystery remains, but one thing is for sure: their encounter left a lasting impact on both sides of the Pacific. Fast forward to the Marquesas Islands, over 4,350 miles from Colombia, where descendants of this historic Polynesian and Native American mix were living by AD 1200. As they spread out across Polynesia, their legacy continued to unfold. Now, let's hop across the globe to the UK, where archaeologists have uncovered an incredible prehistoric secret. Meet the largest Neolithic monument in the country, dating back around 4,500 years. That's even before the pyramids of Giza. This massive site features not one, but 20 gigantic holes, which might have marked the ancient boundaries of a mysterious enclosure circle. The question is, what kind of rituals or ceremonies took place within this monumental structure? Get ready to be amazed by one of the world's most epic ancient mysteries. In the UK, archaeologists have stumbled upon an enormous prehistoric site, which just took the title as the largest Neolithic monument in the country. This colossal masterpiece boasts 20 gigantic holes, each about 30, 2 feet wide and 16 feet deep, forming a massive circle that stretches for an astonishing 1.2 miles. That's not all. This humongous structure has even been crowned with what was once the UK's biggest hinge, which held up a massive gate during tin walls. But here's the million-dollar question: why on earth did our ancient ancestors create such an enormous circle of holes? Experts believe it might have served as a symbolic barrier, guiding individuals within society about how close they could get to the center. Talk about setting boundaries. But wait, there's more. As archaeologists continued to unravel this mind-boggling mystery, another theory emerged. The holes might have been used as massive water reservoirs during the rainy season, storing precious H2O for dry times. Now that's some clever ancient engineering. And you know what's even crazier? This unique circle of holes is a one-of-a-kind wonder with no similar prehistoric marvels found anywhere else. It's truly an archaeological anomaly. Stay tuned, folks, we've got more fascinating secrets to dig up. Next up, Assyrian rock panels, which we thought we knew inside out. Hold on to your hats, because we just got served some major archaeological awesomeness. Contrary to what we thought, new discoveries have proven that there's still so much more to learn from Assyrian rock panels. And it's been hiding in plain sight for over 2,700 years. At an ancient canal, researchers stumbled upon these stunning stone carvings showcasing the divine Asir, the mighty main god riding a dragon, his queen Melissa reigning supreme on a throne supported by a fierce lion, and other cosmic characters like the sun god Shamash galloping on horseback and the moon god Sin lounging on a horned lion. Mind blown, right? Let's dive deeper into this ancient world of myth and magic. Get ready to geek out, we've got more fascinating facts. It seems these ancient Assyrian gods weren't just posing for art's sake. They were actually gazing towards something pretty significant: the water flowing through the canal. Now, let's talk about who might have been behind this incredible feat. Experts believe it could be none other than the legendary King Sargon II, ruling supreme from 722 BC to 705 BC. He even made a cameo appearance on the panels at the start and finish of this divine procession. Talk about a dramatic entrance. After years of excavation work that kicked off in 2012, archaeologists finally announced their groundbreaking discovery near Mosul, Iraq back in January 2020. Can you believe it took nearly 8 years to uncover these ancient treasures? But here's the thing, just when it seemed like we were about to uncover more secrets, disaster struck. The region was threatened by ISIS, and archaeologists had to act fast to protect these precious relics. They cleverly hidden the panels to save them from destruction. Talk about a heroic move. But this meant that the panels weren't fully revealed until recently. Fast forward to another exciting discovery. In June 2020, Icelandic archaeologists made waves by unearthing an incredible 9th century Viking longhouse that stretched an impressive 130 feet. It's one of the earliest Viking structures found in Iceland. And get this, the treasure trove that archaeologists uncovered alongside the longhouse is seriously mind-blowing. They found an astonishing collection of ornamental beads, along with Roman and Middle Eastern silver coins, hacked silver cut into pieces, and even a small fragment of gold. It's like stepping back in time, seeing what Vikings and other ancient folks used as currency. The researchers think the Vikings might have traded whale and seal meat or skins to get these goodies. Talk about a unique bartering system. Glass beads, rings, weights, you name it. This Viking stash has archaeologists super stoked. You won't believe the massive discovery archaeologists just made. They uncovered an incredible Ice Age monument built around 5,000 years ago, using over 60 mammoth bones. Talk about recycling and sustainability. This enormous circular structure has a diameter of 12.5 meters and could be one of the oldest known mammoth bone buildings out there. The fact that these ancient hunter-gatherer communities were able to construct such a massive monument during the last glacial maximum is seriously impressive. Now, let's hop over to Peru for another mind-blowing find, the recently revealed 120-foot-long geoglyph of a cat, adding another fascinating piece to the Nazca puzzle. Get ready to meet the newest addition to the Nazca family, a 120-foot-long cat geoglyph that was finally unveiled after careful conservation work. And guess what? This adorable feline drawing actually looks like it was sketched by a kid, not a master artist from ancient times. Created between 200 BC and 100 BC, this quirky design fits right in with the mysterious and fascinating Nazca lines. Now, let's travel back in time to ancient Rome. Do you remember the legendary story of Romulus and his tomb? Fast forward to February 2000, and 20 archaeologists made a groundbreaking discovery beneath the ancient Roman Senate house. They found what could potentially be the tomb of Rome's legendary founder, Romulus. According to the epic legend, this brave warrior built the city of Rome way back in the 8th century BC, after an incredible start where he and his brother Remus were raised by a fierce but caring she-wolf. But here's the thing, as Romulus and Remus grew up, they had a bitter disagreement about where to build Rome, and sadly, it ended with Romulus' hand striking down his own brother. Now, most history experts consider this tale more myth than fact, questioning whether Romulus was really a real person. Despite the debate about Romulus' existence, the ancient Romans took his legendary story seriously. They chose to honor him by burying what they believed was his tomb right beneath their Senate house, the epicenter of Roman politics. What archaeologists found inside is pretty remarkable and enormous. Empty sarcophagus stretching 4.5 feet long, carved out of a light volcanic stone called tuff, which originally came from the Capitoline Hill just